Hello everyone, this is Twise here. So I'm gonna be making a guide for hunters and just short about me. I am former raider of Danish ToS for 1 year I think it was. And then I was in Serenity till they disbanded after that. Didn't get to progress with them unfortunately. And now I'm in the new streaming guild called Future. Today I will make a guide for hunters in 7.2.5 1 week before mythic is released and show how to play properly with 4 set bonus. So we will also go through. Let me see. I'm gonna talk about what we're gonna go through. So basically, I'm just making this guide now. It's something I'm making. Like I'm not gonna be clipping so much in this guide. So you're just gonna get me, man. That's what you're getting, guys. You're getting me, and you're getting my field crafting is what I call it. We will go through how to play properly with Trueshot without bloodlust, Trueshot with bloodlust, and how to spend energy when we do not have our Trueshot up, and how to use our Windburst in between our Trueshots, because we're not gonna let our Windburst not like we're gonna use them, but we're gonna use them properly. So like how much energy do we want to keep when we use it and that kind of stuff. That's what we're gonna go through today. Okay, before we're gonna talk about Trueshot rotation and all that stuff, I just want to talk about our set bonus very quickly. So as you can see from our 2 set bonus from the new Tumor Sagares pieces in pair 7.2.5, then you can see here, casting 2 aim shots in a row increase your critical strike damage by 15% for 6 seconds. There's 2 things that's important to notice here. That is, you have to cast 2 aim shots in a row, not just 1 aim shot, arcane shot, aim shot, but 2 aim shots in a row. And also, the 15% more critical strike damage is not only applied to aim shot, it's applied to everything. Piercing shot, explosive shot, you name it. So you can play pretty smart around with this set bonus. Also, it's very important to know that it's not only like our third aim shot that's gonna like get the 15% more damage, because when you use the first aim shot, yes, there will not be 15% more damage buff to that. But as soon as you use the second aim shot, we will get the buff. But the buff is already gonna be applied to the second aim shot. Many people don't know that, but I've been testing that a lot on PTR and now on live, and it still works on live, that our second aim shot works with the buff that we're applying after casting 2 aim shots in a row. 4 set bonus, there's not much about that. It just, as you can see, aim shot reduce the cast time of your next aim shot by 8% and reduce its cost focus by 8%. That's very straightforward, so it's just like gonna cost us less every time we use an aim shot for the next aim shot, and it's gonna be faster, and it costs us roughly around 46 energy after we use 1 aim shot to cast the next aim shot. Alright, let's start with the rotation and that stuff now. Okay guys, so I just recorded myself doing the Trueshot without bloodlust rotation, and I just want to make all of you know that I'm running with around 9% haste. The rotation can be a little bit different depending on your distance to the dummy and depending on how much haste you have. So I'm gonna show you like roughly around normal distance to the boss, like 10, 15, 20 yards or something like that, you know, with around 9% haste. You can make it fit in easily, even like with plus minus a few percent of haste. But if you can, let me know in the let me know below in the comment and we can talk about it. Otherwise, you can always change your rotation a little, so you maybe use 1 arcane shot instead of 2, and you wait a little where you do nothing and all that kind of stuff. But we're gonna talk about that now. So I have 9.2% haste with the current gear I have. It might be changed a little, and I might have a little less haste when we start Mythic week, because I might get some better pieces and stuff. But I'm gonna show you guys now my video. So let's get up on the wall. Whoopsie, there we go. So you guys can see up here, Trueshot without bloodlust. Now I have been trying to write it as simple as possible down. So as you can see, well, you can use Murder of Crow first. I usually do that, and then I do my Windburst and my instant Trueshot. It's just important that you Windburst and then you use Trueshot instant after, so that your Windburst is gonna benefit from the Trueshot, so it does more damage if it crits. And basically you get your first vulnerable window with your Windburst. I think it's important to notice that you will only do 2 vulnerable window in every Trueshot with bloodlust and without bloodlust. It's always the same, 2 vulnerable windows. So in the first vulnerable window, I'm going to be doing 2 times aim shot And the reason why you do 2 aim shot is because of this set. So you get like more critical strike damage. And after 2 aim shot, I do 2 arcane shot, and then I do 2 aim shot. And that's basically the first window. So let me show that here. I'm gonna like pause it a lot and stuff. So I'm gonna open now. In a second, when my Trueshot is ready down. So I think I use Murder of Crow first. Yeah. Then I Windburst, instant Trueshot, 2 aim shot, 2 arcane shot, and then I use 2 aim shot. And now it's important to notice that after the first vulnerable window, there's 8 seconds left of my Trueshot, and that will always be like that. So because of that, I use 1 arcane shot before I get my second vulnerable window up, because I want to make my second vulnerable window fit with the end of my Trueshot. So the vulnerable window is the same as the end of my Trueshot. So I'm using 1 arcane shot now, as you can see, and then I use instant mark shot. So now I have my vulnerable window up, and my with 7 seconds, and my Trueshot with 7 seconds, and now it's like 6 seconds, as you can see. In the second vulnerable, as you can read up to the left, I first use, before I get it, I use one, as I said, I use 1 arcane shot, then I use mark shot, and then my second vulnerable window is up. In my vulnerable window, I use 2 times aim shot, and then I can get 3 aim shots out. I mean 2 arcane shots, sorry, and then I can get 3 aim shot out. That's the best way to do the Trueshot without bloodlust rotation, with around my haste. Like 1, 2, and then I use 3 aim shot. Bam, bam, and bam, as you guys just saw there. Did pretty good damage, 2.2 million, but it's all about NG. I could do more, I could do less, depending on my crit. I had an attempt right before that I fucked it up a little. I got some haste proc, so I couldn't show you guys it properly. But this is basically the rotation without bloodlust, and that's the most simple one. Make sure that you always have around full energy when you do this. If you don't have around full energy, it's not gonna fit with being able to get all the aim shot in the first vulnerable window, or even the second maybe. So I think it's very important that before you do, or you use your Trueshot, make sure to have around 110, 115 focus, and then you can start casting Windburst and then use your Trueshot instant. You can also do something smart. If you have very much distance, like on Helya, on Crows, bosses like this, then usually I would use Windburst, and I wouldn't instantly use my Trueshot. I would actually wait for the Windburst to be mid-air, and then I would use my Trueshot, so it still fits with my Trueshot vulnerable window and my aim shots. This is a little more hard to deal with, but it's something you can practice and try. And now we're gonna do the Trueshot with bloodlust rotation. I was assisted by my buddy Mike, aka Genji, to use Lost so that we can get like the right numbers. So we're not gonna be using Drum to 25% haste, but instead we have a real bloodlust with 30% haste. I just wanna let everyone know that when you use bloodlust with Trueshot, you have so much haste, also because you get 8% more speed to your aim shot when you use your aim shot because of the new 4 set, that sometime it might just do so that you do either 1 less aim shot, 1 more aim shot. You don't get that last aim shot, you get the last aim shot a little too early. Well, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter too much. Just make sure that you do get all the aim shots out, and that you do get them like as close as possible to the end, but so that you drop all your energy and does it correctly. I will show and talk about how you can do it like 100% optimized if you do it on a dummy testing with 9% haste, and that's what I'm gonna be doing now. So let's take a look. First I will just talk over how I did it. I had like 9% haste. I'd start for a little away from the dummy with like 15 yards range, I think. I always do the opener where I use Murder of Crow first, then I Windburst, and then I instantly use my Trueshot, 1 vulnerable, and that's when my first vulnerable window will be up. In my first vulnerable window, as you can see, I use 2 aim shot, then I use 2 arcane shot, and then I just spam aim shot till I don't have enough. And after that, there will be. Let's actually take it now. So let's see here the pull timers for the bloodlust. So as you can see, first I will use Murder of Crow, Windburst, and then I use 2 aim shot to proc my 2 set. Then I use 2 arcane shot, and then I just spam aim shot now, as you can see. And that's 3 aim shots, and after the 3 aim shots, after the free aim shot, there's like 8-9 seconds left of my Trueshot. So because of that, I used 2 arcane shots, so that there will be 7 seconds left of my Trueshot, as I will get my vulnerable window up. So that Trueshot and vulnerable window fits, just like I told before when we do Trueshot without bloodlust. Yeah, and then when I get mark shot up here, before, like when we go into the second vulnerable window, then I use 2 arcane shot to build up energy, and then I use arcane shot. The good thing is I still hit the aim shot here with my critical strike here, so that I benefit from the critical strike damage still, and my second hit will also benefit when it applies, as I told earlier in this video. But I did one thing differently here. As you can see, as I write up here, is I use 2 arcane shot to build up energy when I get in second vulnerable window. Then I use 2 aim shot. That's what you want to do. 2 aim shot, 1 arcane shot, and 2 aim shot, 1 or 2 aim shot, depending if you have enough energy for it. As you can see, as I'm gonna be doing now, is I'm gonna be using 3 aim shot right now, and then I'll use 1 arcane shot and 1 aim shot. It doesn't matter at the end of the day anyway. Like, they did nerf how much vulnerable damage does, so that it's not the biggest difference. But if you want 100% optimize, you only want it to do like I write in my notes here: 2 aim shot, 1 arcane shot, 2 aim shot. That's the best optimized way you can do it. Of course, it can be different for you if you have more haste, or if you get like a proc from your legendary ring. I do not have that ring yet, unfortunately, but that ring will just always change it, so that you might have to do less arcane shot and you can spam way more aim shot. But that's just something you just go with the flow, and you spam as many aim shot in the vulnerable windows as possible, and you try to get these aim shots in as towards the end of your vulnerable window, but still using all your energy. So let's continue now. I'm gonna be using 3 aim shot. 1, 2. That was actually 3, but yeah, I counted a little wrong. Let me just go back and show you again. Hang on. So this is the first vulnerable window, and then we're gonna go into the second vulnerable window here. Then I use 2 arcane shot. Then I use 1, 2, 3 aim shot, 1 arcane shot, and 1 aim shot. And that's where I want you guys to use 2 aim shot and 2 aim shot and 1 arcane shot, and 2 aim shot after that, just like you can see in my text here. Just make sure that you read that and you understand that. But overall, it's just important that you make sure to get as many aim shots in, and that you do, so your 2 vulnerable window will be like it's gonna fit, as you saw I showed, so that you have like 7 seconds left of your second vulnerable. Like, you have 7 seconds left of your 2 shot when you use your second vulnerable from that you're proccing from mark shot. The first one you will always proc that one from Windburst. And that's basically it to Trueshot with bloodlust. I hope it is not too confusing. It should be simple, because it doesn't do the biggest difference. But if you are tryhard as me, you want to figure out with your own haste, how do I do this optimized? And that's how I can 100% optimize my own damage this way. And I will show this one more time from the beginning. There we go. You can see it just fluently now. Murder of Crow, Windburst, 2 aim shot to proc 2 set, 2 arcane shot, and then I spam aim shot. And then I use 2 arcane shot and proc my vulnerable. Use 2 arcane shot, and then I use the 3 aim shot, 1 arcane shot, and 1 aim shot. Even though I wanted to do the 2 aim shot, 1 arcane shot, and 2 aim shot. But that's it for the Trueshot with bloodlust. Okay, so let's look for the rotation when we do not have Trueshot up, and we need to just keep on DPSing, and we're waiting for a Trueshot before we can do damage again. And basically what you want to do is, let's say that we are not using our Windburst now, but we just want to handle our mark shot. And what I found the best way, because of our Trueshot, is to have around, I'm just going to spend some energy, to have around 115 energy when we use mark shot. Because when I do that, I can get 3 aim shot in, as you can see now. 1, 2, 3. And that way I will have like 2 aim shot that's gonna benefit from the 15% more crit. And I will just build up energy again to around 115 mark shot, and then just use 3 aim shot, as you can see again. And that's just, it's actually very, very simple. So you just keep on building up energy, so you have like around full energy 115. It can be different for everyone depending on haste and all that stuff. So that's what you have to look at. For me, it's my, like, I found my I couldn't do it at around, let's say I'm using it like 80 now. Look, I will have too little haste when I come down here. So for me, I had to have around 115. If you have less haste, you might have to have 120. If you have more, you can maybe do it at 100 and yeah, just 100 maybe. It depends how much haste you have. It depends if you get a proc from Foggy or whatever trinket you are using. So that's just what you have to keep in mind. Now let's look for the Windburst one. Well, we move that one and put this one up. Here we go, boys. So at Windburst, I found it to be best at use like you want to get free aimshot in, right? So I use Windburst, like I use my Windburst at around 100 energy, and then I use 2 aimshot, and then I use 1 arcane shot to delay a little, and then I use the last aimshot like this. Boom. That way you do the best true shots. And the same, so that's what you're gonna be doing all the time, like mark shot at around 115, and then you just spam aim shot, and Windburst at around 100. This should be fairly simple to understand. There's not so much into it, but make sure that you don't use your Windburst when your true shot is about to get ready, because you need to have Windburst ready when your true shot is ready, so you can instantly be going with your true shot DPS rotation, because true shot is most of your damage. So that's what you wanna do. Oops, I thought I was talking. I'm gonna do a short random talk session right now about random stuff that people have been asking, that you guys might ask a lot in the comments, so I could hopefully answer it here. I'm gonna open my Discord here. Someone asked me here, would be nice if you could include rotational changes from Legendary and such. So something that, like I do not have the Legendary ring yet. I should get it for the next Legendary. And I'm very close to get my next legendary. It is Saturday, and I hope I can get my MM legendary ring before Wednesday when progression begin. Otherwise, I will get it very fast, cause I have done so much. Anyway, for a single target, if you are going with the old 2 set and the new 4 set, basically 6 set items, then you're going to be using the boots and you're going to be using the legendary ring. Personally, and also for AoE, you're going to be using the boots and the waist, because that's like really crazy for AoE. That's like what legendaries you're gonna be swapping around. Some people are like, but what about Archway Court of Stars the set? Isn't that like insane? Yeah, that's actually the thing that is like simmed highest at the moment, I think. But if you wanna know all this, like what is the best to go with, you should really go look at Azafarian's guide, because he's talking about it there. Like, I think also some sims showed that new faucet going with the Court of Star set, like the Archway and Court of Star, is actually the best you can do if you have high eye level Court of Star and Archway set. Problem for me is I only have it 890 and I have the shoulder 890 as well. But now that we're gonna go into the Mythic week, then Mythic Plus dungeons is also gonna give higher eye level items so that you can easier get some good shoulder wrist set. But as it looks now, for the beginning of progression, I am going to be playing with the 2 set from the old. Also because I have 925 of the head, and then I have 905 cloak. Actually, I'm not going to be using the cloak. As soon as I get the new cloak, I'm going to be using the new cloak, and I'm going to change the legs out, and I'm going to be going with the old legs. The reason why I do go with the legs and the head is because that's my highest eye level and the best way I can optimize my gear. You need to look at your own gear. Do you have some insane 925 old tier pieces with socket or something that you can mix up with new set? Because that could very well potentially be better than just what you see is best in slot on Azafarian's guide, because you need to look at eye level also, and that's not what the guide is looking at if you look at like Isovane and stuff. So you have to be a little skeptical, and you have to analyze yourself as well. If you have like 925 Archway and Court of Star, shoulder and wrist, well, yes, I would be using 4 of the new set with that definitely, because it procs so often and the crit is really strong having. But another thing that people have been asking me is, what about the new trinkets? Well, I heard that I haven't tried it myself yet, but from Sims and from what I know, then Sisters of the Moon Owl trinket is really good for Hunter. If you can get this one, you should definitely get it and use it. Also there is, I heard some people said this was also pretty good, but but I don't believe in this one, so just fuck this one if you ask me. But again, it's just Sims, it's what you think. It has been like that in this expansion as well, you know, in this tier in Nighthold. There was this other trinket, let me find it. Where is it? Hang on a second. This one from Maiden, the one that gives mastery and it gives you a lot of agility on proc for 12 seconds. I heard from someone that this had uptime for him 45%, so that seems to be pretty fucking good if you can have so much uptime on this one. So this one is also something I would definitely recommend, but you need to try it and you need to see what is best. But I still definitely prefer going for convergence with the old 2 set, so that I get like faster Trueshot. I think fast Trueshots are so strong for hunters, and that it's so much worth like dropping some eye level in order to use old set and then still use convergence with boots. Like all that combination is so strong still that you need to do it. Maybe on sim single target it might not be the best or whatever, but if there's like gonna be ads up and you can actually get Trueshot ready for the ads and shit, you can suddenly do like much more damage. And having Trueshot for ads is so strong if you need to do ad damage on some boss fight. I don't know, let's say it's important, you know, for let's say where is it, Mistress for example, if you need to kill fast before tornado comes, I don't know, you name it. Let's see, I think there was another question. And maybe if space renew for casuals with 4 piece, remember that. Wait, what? Well, if you are not getting the new 4 set, you just have to go with the old rotation basically. If you don't have the new 4 set, just go with the old rotation and how it still is, because you don't need to change so much like of what I've been showing in this guide. Oh yeah, there's also this question. If you have the, like, this has been the same stuff always. Someone asked me, if you have like if you have let's say the waste, legendary waste, how many stacks should you get before you aim shot? There is probably a number where it's best. I usually do it at around, if there's a lot of heads, I do it at 20. If there's 5 heads, I definitely go up to 20 stacks and then I do it. If there's only 2 heads, I might just multi-shot, mark shot, multi-shot, mark shot until that I have like, let's say, until I have 3 seconds left of 2 shot, and then I have maybe 18 stack, and then I use my multi-shot, and then I use aim shot, mark shot immediately at the same time. So yeah, that's definitely what I am gonna be doing. Oh, we just got another question in. Maybe a talent build section per Tomb of Sagara boss. That's gonna be a long talk, and I'm not gonna do that now. You can ask about that and I'll answer in the comments, because it depends if you need add damage, if you don't need add damage. And with the legendary, oh shit, I just lost. And with the legendary ring, well, the only thing you need to change if you're using the legendary ring, if there's AoE, is basically the volley and murder of crow, because you are going to be having lock and load and true aim at the same time. And I definitely do not. The thing is, some people might want to change to piercing shot, but that would only be if you needed insane fast AoE damage, you know. And usually it would be more whoring than it would be actually important DPS. Trickshot would be more important DPS towards bosses, because you have to kill bosses. You don't have to whore bosses. Just like people, like Twitch using Soul of the Forest on Tychondrius is just boom. If you ask me, gotta use Guardian at the long cooldown, you know. That was about it, guys. So thanks for watching. Really do appreciate it as always. And as you can see, I have the link of my my stream here, and have the link of my Discord. You can get the link of my Discord in my stream as well. That might be easier, so you can take it directly, or you can take it below. I will put it down in the description below, like I'm saying below, but I actually don't even have the video up, so there's nothing below until the video is actually up. That's actually pretty funny. But anyway, everything is gonna be in the description, my Twitch, my Discord link, and so on. So if you have any questions, just ask me in the comments when the video is up, and I will answer it there, or ask me on stream. I do prefer people asking me on stream, so that I can answer it on stream, so that everyone can hear it. But you can also ask me in the comment. That's nice with a little talk in the YouTube comment. Yeah, I think that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you for our progression into Music. It's gonna be nice.